Sup, you fools? Matt, ESC United. Guess what? It's your favorite Eurovision channel, and welcome. Welcome to the third day of rehearsals, where the semifinalists of semifinal 2, first half, I need to know what I'm saying here, is going to rehearse today. We have 9 more countries, and we're starting out with Norway. Thank you for tuning in. I know a few people coming in slowly now as the notifications are going out that we are live. So we had 2 long days of rehearsals already behind us, and I think I have an echo here. Let's do that again. Sorry about that. So my speaker was on. So anyway, that's where we're at. So hopefully you had a good day yesterday, and it's going to be another great day today. Semifinal is done for, well, until Thursday. So it's not like done. But at least we have all the staging of the first semifinalists, and now it is all about semifinal 2. The semifinal everyone talks about as far as like the less powerful one, for the lack of a better word. So we'll see how that one's gonna go. So I see a lot of people are already coming into the chat. I see ESC Sharon, hello. I see the Cage Master, what's up? And then there is Gimme Music saying, yeah, you were not there for the first semifinal. How very dare you? But I forgive you this time. But don't leave us again, okay? And who's there? Marnix Ritveld, hello, how are you doing? And yes, I'm doing this. I'm like running. I'm movement. I got a lot of energy. I had a lot of coffee. So yes. So now it is Alexander Rybak, right? We all had to sit down yesterday and figure out how to pronounce his last name, because some say Rybak, and we finally figured it out. Yes. So, but hey, we all have different accents, so it is okay. And Alexander Rybak is Rybak. Back. He obviously, as you know, is probably the most known person in the Eurovision community, winning the Eurovision Song Contest in 2009 with Fairy Tale. And now he's trying his luck again. His song was quite polarizing. Is that the right thing to say? And lots of support, but also lots of non-support. So we'll have to wait and see how that's going to look like. The question is this going to look like what we saw in the national final? I'm thinking they're going to use this in like the cartoon instruments and all that stuff, but we'll see for sure in just a minute. Keep in mind, we're going to have 3 blocks of live streaming, with the, because that's how they kind of cut it here. Norway, Romania, Serbia, and San Marino are first, and then we're going to take a quick break. Keep in mind, this is the first round of rehearsals, so the first individual rehearsals. We are in the press center. You get to sit here with us. I get to watch it on the screen. I'll give you a breakdown of how it looks, and you can hear how it sounds, but we are not allowed to show you the screens. All you can do is follow Eurovision.tv on YouTube and Instagram, where they put like I think 30-second snippets that you can watch. And other than that, you just have to kind of be patient before you can see the actual camera work or the full running. That's what it is. So hopefully you still feel entertained, but hey, that's what it is. We have to play by the rules. It's the law. So we have, actually it's now 10:01 here, so Norway should take the stage any moment now, I would assume. Right now what we are looking at is, again, visitportugal.com, some tourism advertisement, but Sean cleverly pointed out yesterday, why are they showing that to us? We are already in Portugal, so we're already visiting it, so kind of counterproductive. But hey, we're already here, so it's kind of funny. So let's see some of the questions. We Are Eurovision says they showed some stand-in footage from Norway in the Portuguese daily video yesterday. Looks similar to MGP, same aspect ratio too. That's what I expected. It worked, and even though I'm personally not a huge fan of the song, it was, I have to admit, it was a pretty slick staging, right? So Adam is saying Cyprus. Hey Adam, by the way, you're always here, so thank you for being a supporter here. Cyprus is about 9th in the betting odds now. I saw that, it really climbed, and we all said yesterday after the rehearsal, this will climb. It mean, duh. They went all out already in the first rehearsal. ESC Sharon says, Waylon is getting a baby. Is getting a baby on eBay? It sounds funny. Yes, I didn't know that he's... no, I did read about that he's going to be a dad. Yeah, yay! Congratulations.
I thought that was a joke because of the cowboy hat.
Oh, was it?
It was in the ultrasound.
I don't know. I thought it was serious. All right. And if you have any questions, I'll try to answer as many as humanly possible. Make sure you do the @ESC United, so I know that I see the questions. And if I don't see them, don't spam, but feel free to repost them like a couple of minutes later, and until I answer them. I do not ignore anyone. It's just it goes fast. So. ESC Camille PL says, Norway is 4th in the odds. Do you think it can do well? For me, it doesn't deserve to qualify. Here's the thing. There's a difference between what I think and what I think is going to happen. I'm not a fan of the song either, but I have to respect people's taste, and there is a reason why he's high up in the odds. On stage, it looks way more enticing. It's way more appealing to people, and I don't know if the song will click with the televoters as much, but it really just feels like something that's going to go really well down with the what do you call them, the juries. So yeah, that is what happened. So that's my thinking. Stefan H says, "Are you excited to see Russia?" Yes, I am. I am actually. Yes, I am very excited to see Russia. As a matter of fact, this is one of the ones I'm looking forward to the most today. It has nothing to do with the song. It really has to do with that, all these rumors and all that, those little teasers and snip pictures that we saw. I'm like, it's going to be epic. The question is, will it help Russia enough to qualify? Let's find out together. Barry Gold, good morning. Right back at you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Felix is saying, what is your opinion about the React video from Benjamin Ingrosso? Oopsie. I didn't see it, so I don't have an opinion about it. I know a lot of people were upset, but I didn't see it, so I can really comment on it. It was no longer online when I heard about it. Num Bear says, Australia is tied with France 6-1. Australia is climbing a lot. Like, it always happens that way, that things change quickly, and I expect that to continue throughout the days. Every day it's going to go up and down. This is where people start putting money down. This is where it really starts, getting a little bit more concrete, I guess, but it still doesn't mean that someone's going to win. So take it with a grain of salt. So as said, Norway is okay. I have a feeling they may have the same problem after that yesterday, where they're rehearsing already, and we don't get to see it. We get to watch Visit Portugal. In case you weren't online yesterday, so early yesterday, FYR Macedonia was the first country to rehearse, and they did not show us the first 2 or 3 run-throughs because reasons, I don't know why. And now, and so we just saw the last run-through of Macedonia, and now it seems to be like the same thing happening again with Norway. We're only 6 minutes now into the rehearsals for him, so yeah. It's unfortunate, but hey, it happens every year it seems, but the fact that it happens 2 days in a row, no bueno. Amadeus is asking, do you guys know when we're going to get the first professionally recorded rehearsal snippets, aka the short TV previews? That will be starting with the second individual rehearsals. So starting Thursday, you will get snippets put up by Eurovision.tv where you get 30 seconds of the performances. And that is available on Eurovision.tv. So yes, that's when it starts. So nobody's saying, ESC Vince is saying now the semifinal 2 countries will rise in the odds. Several will rise in the odds and several will plummet probably as well. But yes, I can see a few probably being standout. But we have to wait and see who that is going to be. Norway is already high up. Sweden may climb up a little, but everyone knows what to expect from Sweden. So I don't know how much of an impact it's going to have. Any news on Mikolas? We checked last night. He posted that, he's still in pain, all that stuff, but he is not giving up. He is doing what he has to. He had to work for months and months really hard to be where he's at, so this will not stop him. But as far as how it's going to affect Eurovision and his allocation, we don't know. But we don't believe, and it was said that he will not be ready Thursday for his next rehearsal.
He's up and walking around now.
Yeah, he's up and walking around. He said he was able to walk around and grab something to eat. So, but he cannot put too much strain on his foot. So, have you spotted some ex-participants there? Yeah, well, I haven't because I'm stuck here with you guys. Oh, that's kind of rude. I'm stuck with you guys. But I do not. Sergei Lazarev was here somewhere, Russia 2016, and several other acts are around as well.
It's Philip's Kirkorov's birthday, I guess. That's
Philip. Okay, so several of the support. Yeah, so he was here for that. So I have to sneeze by now, so it's not coming out. So it's supposed to look into the light for it to kind of come, but it's not. So if I sneeze all of a sudden out of nowhere, apologies. Let's see. We're still waiting on Norway. See if I can answer a few more questions. Pazzi is asking, I don't think that Sweden will climb that hard because we all know the performance from him. And hey, by the way. Hey, by the way, as well, back at you. And yes, that's what I said as well. I don't think it's going to be a huge difference. Unless there's some people who put more money down after seeing it and they haven't really paid attention yet. And keep in mind that you need to subscribe to our channel for selfish reasons, but also for selfless reasons, because we will, the first few days is mostly just in the press center, but at some point we will be out and there will be concerts and performances of the acts, and some other events will go live unexpectedly. That's something we cannot schedule. So if you want to get notified by it, make sure you subscribe and also click on the notification thing that you get notified when we're live. Okay? And there will be more videos as well throughout the day. So, still waiting. Once again, we're not getting to see everything. Croc71 is saying, what do you think of Denmark? Where do you think it will end? Well, I have no doubt in my mind that Denmark will fly through to the finals. Great running order for the first half because, surrounded by less competitive songs. And it's just a song that's by itself, on its own merits. Yeah, we'll be fine. As far as odds in the placing in the grand final is concerned, that is tough to say. I have to wait if they did any changes and how it comes across on a bigger stage like that. But I definitely have him as a qualifier. Definitely. So many questions, so thank you everyone. I'm trying to keep up with it. Who else is there? Top Pop 487.
Sorry, do you want me to do it like this? Or I've got them in the same article or individual?
Yeah, that's fine to do that by block. That is fine as well. So I'm doing some multitasking. What do you think? What are the chances of qualifying for Croatia? Anyone asking me about semifinal 1 and predictions, you're stupid. How can you predict semifinal 1 right now? Croatia was not considered a qualifier until the rehearsal started. Now they are all of a sudden, I guess. I am not certain about Croatia's chances. I happen to love the song, so I'm a little biased. But she sounded amazing, and even though she didn't do anything crazy with staging, she is charismatic, she is a fantastic singer, and the camera work is really effective. It's really many close-ups, and I am not counting it out. I'm not counting it out. So there's the press center is slowly filling up as well. And now we're just waiting for everything to start. By the way, they got rid of the community media papers. Did you see that? They gave up on that.
Well, because they gave us free tables.
And they figured that's not going to happen.
It's opened up the next bit, haven't they?
So more questions. Okay, since nothing is happening, what do you think Jessica will use in her performance? I always said I want the dancing robot that they did in the national final, like the one, but I have no idea. And actually, I'm really looking forward to San Marino today, only because I'm like, what are they going to do? Do they have a budget to do anything fun, or they're really just going to be Jessica in the center stage and then Jennifer coming up during her rap part and then just kind of does the whole rappy thing behind her? I don't know. I have no idea. Simonella says, good morning. It's scrolling up already. I forgot my mouse at home, so I have to use my pad. I'm always slower. Good morning. I'm sad that tomorrow I can't be here watching you live since classes are starting again, but at least I have them to watch while eating them, doing homework later. How dare you? You pick school over us? What kind of fan are you? It's okay. You can always also watch it later, right? We'll always archive it. And we'll do more videos as well, actually, starting today. So you also have our review videos coming up. So you will not be bored. I understand there is a thing called live, which I don't have, but,
It's one of them.
It's one, yeah. So, who else is asking questions? Manuel Costa Portela says, do you think Norway will do well in televote due to bringing a former winner? I don't think that the former winner will probably advertise by the commentators, but it will not influence a lot of people. It's been almost 9 years, right? So I don't think most people will go like, oh my God, that's him. I don't think that'll be a huge advantage. Think of Dana International in 2011, who won in 98, and then in 2011 she didn't even qualify. So I don't think it'll do well just because of that. So no. But I'm not saying he cannot do well in televote. I don't think just that's the reason he would do well. Ginu X says, are you hiring? Send us an email on info@esunited.com and we can talk. There's always... Oh, we're getting the stage. So I'm gonna focus on that. So we missed definitely at least a couple of. But as we discussed, I see all these graphics on screen, like a book, like a chess piece. No, what is this? Yeah, and then a microphone. So he's gonna use all these screen effects, like
Same performance, yeah.
Same performance. I don't remember exactly every little effect that they used, but they're gonna go very close to that. The stage right now is also a little darker. Well, now it's totally black. So we have to wait and see what's going to happen. Comes back, people. Got disconnected, but there was a little internet connection issue. Just let them know, we'll be right back. So it'll be back at some point. There's sometimes like a glitch system-wise. Internet slows down a little and then I get disconnected.
The internet's so bad here.
It is. It happens. So eventually I will be back. Let me know. But I'll just keep talking and we go from there. So yes. I've been talking a lot now. I won't have a voice by the end of this Eurovision. So, but fortunately,
It's working now.
Yeah, it's back. I saw it got disconnected and connected again. It's just sometimes the internet slows down and then it gets disconnected and then it reconnects when the internet speeds up again. I mean, you want to get an Ethernet cable or something like that. I might want to think about that, but they don't have connectors for that.
They don't have ports.
Yeah. Well, I could buy one. There's one, a store, like an electronic store. Anyway, so we're waiting for Norway to start. I see some people are asking already. Norway already did one run through, but we didn't see it. But we can see some of these little graphics on screen. I'm pretty sure. Or they were super late. Could be as well. We don't know. But yes, it looks as they're going to go with a similar staging as we saw in the national final, at least with the graphics, and then we'll see the rest. And there are a lot of people were asking me earlier who I'm looking forward to the most. Interestingly enough, I need to bring up the list. I just had it up and then I closed out of it when I went to the wrong screen, because I tend to do that. But I'm definitely looking forward to like Russia. Very interested in that one. Yeah, let's do it again. So they had one run through already. So that's one we missed. But we get to watch it again anyway. So just hang in there and relax. You get to listen in. Reminder, I cannot show you the screen, but there will be snippets available on Eurovision.tv. I still need to sneeze and it's not coming out. That should be... There you go. It's out.
You tapped when you did that as well.
It's like this.
Achoo.
So... Okay, it's okay.
Was that a sneeze?
No, it was a prayer. Yes, it was a sneeze.
That was like the opposite of Christian sneezes.
Yeah, I have a more delicate sneeze.
He just screams. He's like,
Whoa! Anyway, so they're getting ready on stage for Norway again. Thank you, everyone. Everyone's like, bless you, bless you.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. You know that one. Yeah, so it's already the second round. As people are asking.
Can you send me the thumbnail you've got for the video? Can you send that to me? And
Forgive me, the what?
Article? You know the thumbnail for the video?
Oh, yes. I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
Okay, so guys, I'm going to not look at the chat for like 1 minute because I got to send my buddy Sean something. I'm going to send to you on Facebook. So, but as we are watching this... Oh no, that's just a rewinding again. But yeah, I can see already they have the 4 dancers on there, and it looks like almost identical. He's taking off his jacket. So...
The button on his shirt's open.
So yes, I don't see a whole lot of... I wonder if they're going to have fireworks on top of it, but I don't know, that song doesn't really call for fireworks. So we shall see. Okay, now they're gonna start. So my apologies for being quiet for a second. So you can listen in and I'll watch it and I'll give you a few information. Yep. He's doing this with a fake violin, and they're the drums, the cartoon drums. There's a guitar. It looks good though. It. Now the question marks are around him. Who knows? Exclamation points. As he snaps his fingers, they're like little like snappy thingies. There's a piano. Oh no, he's holding his head. There's a music note in it. The stage is very purpley and blue. Now he's standing up and dancing and shuffling. And there are all these, yeah. There's just so much going on screen, I can't even keep up. Step one. So the dancers just came up on stage, 2 female, 2 males. They're all like they just come out of the gym with their clothes. All day long. Oh, he having some microphone issues right now. Again, that is allowed. We're not judging him for that. And he got right back into it though. That's how you do it as a professional. There's some, oh yeah, there's
Camera work's a bit poor.
Camera work it was fine at first, but now it's really bad. Now where they're getting active, they almost ran into Alexander there. Now he has his actual violin playing. You can, so it's so similar to the national final, but it works, so why change it if it's not broken? There's some hearts on the screen now. Just popping up everywhere. Boom, 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 boom. Just roll with it. Okay. Oh, it gives it. Oh, it's very active cameras. It's better now the camera work again. There were just a few things that need to be fixed. Now you write a song. Man, you can say whatever you want. If you watch some of my videos, you know that I'm not like crazy about the song. I still don't get the song. But hey, you need to look at it objectively. It looks amazing on stage. It's so energetic. It is so likable. And you just want to kind of do this. Dun, 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 right? You're just being silly. So yes, Jupiter E is saying Matt doesn't like it, but he's dancing to it. And that's what the song does. It is very well executed. He's a pro. He's really good. He's charismatic. He's likable. And the screen stuff, it's all pretty good. Yeah. So yeah.
I have to say I hated this song at first, and then I watched the performance.
And then you liked it,
so that's like, I still hate it, but it's a good song. And then I was like, damn, I like it now.
I still just, but you have to give credit where it's due. They did a lot of work. They really put effort into this, and they will be rewarded. I expect this one to do really, really well at Eurovision. Especially the younger crowd will really like this, for sure. It feels a little childish maybe at some point, but almost like Junior Eurovision-ish a little, but it works.
It's the best performance we've seen in this semi-final so far, easily.
Today? Oh, you think it's best so far?
In the semi-final, yeah.
Oh, yes, because, yeah, I got it. Because it's the first one, we haven't seen anything else. Oh. My gut feeling is that Noah will do pretty good in the semi, but will drop big time in the final when people are voting for the biggest phase. Could be. I still think that's going to do well in the juries. So, yep, that's where we're at. So this was the second run-through of Norway. The second run-through of Norway. And we are now
waiting. Flags on these, do you know?
I didn't have time. I just had to do it that way. You can add them maybe yourself somehow.
Just say it's this.
I was too tired. Yes, I don't know. I was going to do it. So if you have any questions, keep remember, put at ESC United and I'll see them. And I'll try to answer as much as possible. So in case this is your first time here, this is how it works. Each country has 30 minutes to rehearse. They usually have 3 to 4, usually 4 run-throughs. They do it once at the beginning, and then they review the thing, the delegation, and then they're like, okay, let's change this, let's do that, let's do this. And then they get to rehearse again a couple of times. So this was Norway's second run-through. And there are still things to fix, but that's what the rehearsals are there for. There were microphone issues, and there were several camera issues when they were starting to dance, and all of that good stuff. But it was something that's easily fixable.
Norway is the 4th right now in the bets.
Yeah, they were yesterday as well. They were 4th in the bets yesterday as well. So question is, Norway passed Bulgaria in the odds? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It's just a gut feeling. I'm trying to take my Eurovision nerdy head off and just think of it like I've seen it for the first time, and I'm like, this is more impressive visually. But it's also easier to get into right away because it's such a cheerful song, rather than Bulgaria. It's a little bit more difficult to get into. And sometimes it really depends on what mood you're in when you watch Eurovision. Maybe like a very depressing, like dark song like Bulgaria's. At that moment you feel that way and it connects with you more than like a cheerful Alexander Rybak. So hopefully a lot of cheerful people will watch Eurovision that night, so they will vote for Norway. If
in Bulgaria have to hope for like a bad news story or something.
Yeah, it's like something really sad. Then they'll do really well. Chiara ESC is asking, Melovin's music video. I have not seen it, but Sean has seen it, and he said it's really good, actually, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
very high production value.
Very high production value. Good for him. Good for him. I just, was doing this all day, and then I went home, worked, and fell asleep. Okay. So now we're just waiting for another round, and then next up, I saw already a few Romanian fans in there. Okay, so Matt, why isn't anyone mentioning Zana of Bulgaria not singing live? She is mouthing the backing. That is what I was thinking when I saw it. I mean, it looks like she is not singing, but I couldn't confirm that. Is that confirmed she wasn't actually not doing the note? That's what I thought. So you actually confirmed it to me. It didn't feel like she was singing it. So, if that's the case, yeah. It's like Army of Lovers. I remember that in Melody Festival. And
which one? Rockin' Their Eyes?
Yes.
That was so good.
It was so
awful.
It was so awful good. When they moved the wall and then you saw the backup singer, it's like, you see that you're faking it. Okay, we get to go.
Oh, did they just mention pyros?
Oh, I wasn't. I was talking, sorry. So they said he thought he heard pyros, so let's see if there are going to be some. We don't know. Okay, so Lucas is asking, I probably missed when you chanted, but what do you think of Hungary's chances in the semi? I feel like it's a certain qualifier.
Dark horse to win the semi-final.
Yeah, I can see definitely in the top 5. It just has so much appeal to a group, and I talked to my friends before who are very big pop fans. Like they're like Cyprus, and they're like Finland, and they're like, I don't hate Hungary. That's the kind of song I should hate, but I don't. So I'm like, maybe that's telling something. There's something that the song has, because it still feels like it has like a melody, but it's just still not without giving up.
It's got a key change.
Yes.
It's very Eurovision.
It does, but it doesn't give away its authenticity. No. You know what I mean? So they did a really good job.
How are Norway 4th in the odds?
Yep, Norway.
I don't get it.
It's changed quite a bit. Where's Sweden right now? Oh, they're still up there.
8th.
8th, okay.
Cyprus 9th.
Yeah.
Italy 10th. Well, I mean, it's to win, isn't it? So
it'll be
really, there's only like 3 or 4 countries that will ever be in it.
Yeah. Okay. As you can hear, they're talking, trying to get ready for another run through. Let's see if we have pyros.
Countries like Sweden, Cyprus, Italy, they're high up in the odds, but doesn't mean they're going to win.
Who's now? Sweden?
Well, like people like Sweden and Cyprus, it's still like 20 to 1. You know, it's not likely.
It's not like whoa.
It'd still be a shock.
Mm-hmm. It just looks so good. That's how you're creative. You just do it. This has never been done at Eurovision before. Like, you have an idea and a light bulb comes up.
Yeah.
I'm like mimicking him. No, he's doing this, and there's a note in his hand. Now he's getting up. He's wearing a blue jacket and then just black pants and a black shirt. And I think it's a pretty big belt if I'm seeing it. It's like a shiny belt. But it's fairly just, comfy clothes. And his backup dancers were like wearing like gym clothes, almost looked like it. Then he takes off his jacket and throws it into the audience.
I feel sorry for the stagehand who has to go and get the jacket and go, here you go.
Oh, yeah. What if some of the fans catches it? Are they going to give it back? Maybe he's not going to throw it there?
Maybe they've got about 20.
I know. It is so interesting how this song, I always skip when it comes on my Eurovision play. I just don't like listening. But fireworks, boom, fireworks right in front of it. Like I skip it every time when I listen, when it comes on, because I just don't like listening to it. But here it's so much fun.
That's what I mean, it's a live song.
Yes. And he has so much charisma. He smiles, and he's already into it during rehearsals. And I think he's not even giving him 100%. So there's one pyro thing only, but that's fine. It's effective actually.
It doesn't need fireworks.
Doesn't need a whole lot of pyros. They may have one at the very end, like the boom sound. Yeah. Let's see. I was right. Fireworks at the end as well, just like a one boom. So that was pretty darn good. So now we are moving on to Romania. Did Philip say when he's coming?
Get out.
He was dead to the world today.
Did you guys go up?
Yeah, but we didn't stay long.
Okay.
Broken the holy rule.
I'm sorry, waiting.
So Romania, the humans, were a big surprise when they won the national final. And they are not really high in the betting odds, but everyone thinks it's Romania, so they're going to qualify. Romania, something about their songs, it just seems to be always just squeezing through. So Romania is definitely a contender for qualification, if you ask me. But we'll have to wait and see how it's really clicked with the viewers. So let's see who else. If you have any questions, do you think Norway will win the semi? He has potential. He has potential to win it. I would have to, again, I have to look at the list and see who's in that semi who could potentially end up ahead of him. I think Australia has a good chance of winning this one as well, depending on the staging. Or I don't know if Sweden will win it, but there are like 4 contenders I think that could win it, and Norway is one of them. Yes.
Eh?
Huh?
The whole thing?
No, the semi.
Oh.
The semi.
Not the whole thing.
Not the whole thing, no. Talking about there are like 4 countries or so that I can see actually win the semi. Okay, so Alexander's asking, do you see Estonia winning the contest? I could see it. It's not right now my prediction, but it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
I don't think so.
I wasn't saying it's impossible. So keep in mind, today is semi-final 2, first half. This is all about Norway, Romania, Serbia, and San Marino. So ask a lot of questions about those 4 countries because that's the focus. So when people rewatch it, it makes a little bit more sense. So that's just what it is.
Someone says Matt's face is too red, I think. Sunburned or joy?
I'm always red. I was in Barcelona. I got a lot of sun.
Extreme freezing again.
Freezing again. Yeah, I can't do much about that, in case you can hear me. Something that I can't really control. So, people let me know once you can see me again. It's just, a little laggy. You may have to refresh. And that's how you write a song. So, let me know if you can see me, people. Sorry about the delay. I just can't really do much about it. We have to just hang on, be patient, and hope for the best. Fingers and toes crossed that the internet is coming back. So if it keeps going down,
back on my phone.
Just refresh it. Fortunately, it went down at the right time. People can see me again. And every time I slow down, just refresh. So it takes like 30 seconds to come back, maybe. At least that's what's happening right now. Fortunately, it went down at the right time because Romania is rehearsing next, so that you didn't miss anything in between. They're switching. So, yes.
Gatu Nixon wants to know if do you think that if it's deserved that Cyprus is at the top in the bookies after the yesterday's rehearsal?
At the top of the
It's
bookies?
4th.
No, it's not. Norway is.
It's 9th, but from a huge way.
It climbed. It's not number 1. So it certainly, it looked complete. It looked fun. It just looked really good. So I'm not shocked to see it this high up.
Do you think that Eurovision fans place too much importance in the odds? It's a very good indicator, but it is literally just what people are willing to spend money on. It's not actually an indicator of how well a song will do. It's just people.
Yes, no, that's it.
It's just a prediction.
Yes. Well, keep in mind, even predictions before the songs are known. You know what I mean? So, and you see like Sweden,
But
Australia, always at the top.
I feel like everyone sort of focuses on the odds at this time, and it is a good indicator. But
it is a decent. It's a decent indicator.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're not. And you see countries like Netherlands 2014 climbing. Portugal was.
I mean,
pretty high
I
on the odds, but
I could put 500 euros on San Marino right now, and they'd climb.
Yes.
And people would be like, "Oh, someone knows something."
Something, or like.
Oh, they've
San
got a good
Marino is
performance. Or
climbing.
it's like, no, it's just that
Yeah.
I'm decided to spend 500 euros on it. It's.
Yep, that's exactly how it works.
One of those things.
I mean, it even changes as they're performing in the grand final. You see the songs go up and down. I remember Italy dropping. It
only really becomes accurate after the semi-finals, I think.
It's what?
It only really becomes accurate after the semi-finals.
Yes.
Like, I think 2014 was the biggest example where the Netherlands shot off.
Even Austria was not as high up. They went up, especially after the semi-final performance.
Yeah.
But it was until the very end. Who was at the top at that point? Was it Armenia still, right? Did that drop?
I think Armenia was the favourite.
At some point, and then they dropped a little. What was your favorite in the Romanian national selection? Oh, I had a clear favorite, and I forgot the name of it because it's in Romanian.
Bună de iubit.
In Romania, what?
Bună de iubit, was it?
Serena?
It was that band. No. It was that. It was in the second semi. Jukebox, I think was the name of the band. With Bella Santiago.
Sounds brilliant, whatever it is.
Yeah, Jukebox and Bella Santiago. I think that was the one called. That was my clear favorite, best song.
No, that Bună de iubit was.
It was fun too.
That was
probably my second favorite, but no, that one was my favorite. Okay, so now we're just waiting for Romania, as I said. Let's see, that's exactly why UK was in the top 5 in the odds last year. Yes, that's probably why. Well, it's sometimes misleading because people, they had a great stage in UK and everyone thought, oh my god.
Well, everyone thought they'd do better after that staging.
Yes, but sometimes the staging can only do so much as well. You know what I mean? The song didn't click. I mean, it did pretty well with the juries, was like 10th place.
Yeah, top 10.
Which saved it from, because it got like, 5 points in the televote?
Right. Europe don't like us. We're Brexit.
Brexit. That's why Gemini.
Yeah. All these Eurovision powerhouses like Portugal and Moldova getting all of the votes.
Exactly. Nobody likes us.
Yeah.
That's why I never could watch Terry Wogan. He always made me mad.
Terry Wogan did more damage for Eurovision than people.
You are so... Ugh. So he wasn't for me.
Yeah, he did more harm than good towards the end with his commentary.
Yes, Aisu Combate. That's a song, by the way, Ijem. That was my favorite, by far. Loved it. It was almost like angry, but it was fun. It was so good, and I loved the singers. They were fantastic.
I quite like Mihai as well.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. That's our politically correct
studio.
answer.
Oh my god,
yes.
Portuguese internet.
So yeah, the internet is pretty meh today. So if I get disconnected again, you know why. It's not me just turning it off.
Whoever hosts next year, can you just invest in like fiber or something? Just like some really strong internet.
Finland has supposed to be really good internet, actually. Like they're known for having fantastic internet.
Yeah, but they're not going to win.
Well, maybe they will. Don't say that.
What's the internet like in Israel?
I have no idea. I just know Finland is known for having
It's a technology centre, so surely it's quite good out there. Especially Tel Aviv must have good internet.
I will show you Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
Bum 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 bum.
Fernando said it's really expensive though. He said a McDonald's meal was like €20.
Not cool.
It's the opposite of Ukraine.
All right. So let's see. If any questions, make sure that you put at ESC United. Who do you think will qualify in semi-final 1 based on first rehearsals? Quentin Rusens is asking. We don't know. We watched them all yesterday, and we're as clueless. I feel like I can only exclude one country, maybe 2. But even then, no. One country I'm certain is a certain non-qualifier. Everyone else is a potential qualifier. So I need to wait for the second round of rehearsal.
That one country will qualify now, who said that?
Yeah, I know. That's the only one.
Yeah.
Okay, see. Mara Lakop says Romania has one of the best internet connections in the whole wild world. So Romania needs to win then. I don't care who. I don't care about the song. I need the people with the best internet and affordable pricing. Derek York is asking, did you see the Polish national final also? I didn't. I saw it, yes. I watched the national final, and honestly, the only song that stood out to me... No, that's not true. There was another song that stood out to me, but obviously the winner was definitely, in the hindsight, definitely the best choice. Bears are saying, do you think Australia will internally select their artists next year, or should they have a national final? Personally, I love national finals, so that's my call, my suggestion. But we all know it's not going to be that case. They're going to choose internally. And here are the humans from Romania. Listen in, and I'll
Didn't they
tell
have
you what's
meetings
happening.
with Krista Bjorkman?
What?
Australia.
What is that? There's one lady holding a ball.
It's a bowl, isn't it?
Oh, it's a bowl? It's a plate? Something white. That was odd. So they're wearing masks. Oh, they're standing backwards, the guys, but they're having masks on their back head of the back of the head, head of the back of their heads. And she's wearing something purple, standing right between them. They're walking past her and standing behind her now. They're doing a real choreography, and she's touching his cheek.
Oh, it's all a bit DJ Bobo. Oh my god.
Oh, there are tons of little
Loads of
masks.
mannequins
It's all
on
about
stage.
mannequin masks there, yeah. And now he's grabbing her throat. Oh, this is a very theatrical performance. Now they're all holding hands and walking back and forth. They're doing a really interpretive dancing there. Oh, there are tons of statues, mannequins standing there. How many do they have? They're like 30?
Like 50.
They're like 50 or 50 mannequins standing on stage. We're all wearing masks. Because those are the humans, right?
Yeah.
And the two guitar players are really like doing a choreography for her. There's a cameraman blocking her view. Yeah, now they're playing. It's funny how they have their mannequin hats on the back of their heads.
It's a nice cheap.
Wow, the stage is filled with those mannequins. That's pretty cool. I don't know how many there are, but there are a lot of them.
This is such an underrated song.
Okay. It's very purple-blue, the stage. The piano's in white. Now she's walking past all these mannequins. I mean, they're not 50, they're probably like 20 or something like that. It's like 5 on each pedestal thing. Like 5 there, 5 there. So like 20 maybe. There's a cello player. It's a female cello player wearing white. She's standing next to the cello player. Now she's zooming into the cello. That's a shot really far out. There's one white mannequin. It's like you can even see the mannequin's breasts. So yeah, now it feels like more like a rock concert a little bit. It's her standing in front, but she's doing a lot of this, and she looks pretty in that purple dress. Now they're all walking up to her, standing behind her. They're wearing all white. Oh, it's definitely entertaining.
Oh, I like that. And that end shot where you see them all, it looks like a crowd of people.
Yeah, it looks like a crowd of people. So it really feels like there are a bunch of people on stage, which they're not, obviously. I mean, they have the drummer, and then all the guitar players and the cello player. They all walk up to her at the very end and standing behind her. And then you see all the mannequins as well. And it just really fills up the stage. So I think visually, this was really, really good. I'm not quite sure what the woman at the beginning was holding. It looks like almost like something white, like a plate or something like that. Yeah, it looks like a...
Oh, it's like a mask or something, is it?
Yeah, something like that. So I think my personal opinion is that the staging, pretty well done. Pretty well done. It's very creative, very different and unique. It's the year of props. We continue that, but that's what you get when you don't have LEDs, right? So it was very interesting. I really like the staging. Some people might think it's too much, but no, I like it. And it's not just that put props on there, right? They put the mannequins up there. They're mostly black with the white masks. One white one I saw. But they also do the choreography with her, and then the two guitar players kind of doing this whole with hands, and they'll walk back and forth doing stuff. Looked very interesting. Very, very interesting. If you have any questions about the Romanian performance, please post them by saying at ESC United, and I will answer that for you. Do you think Romania will qualify? I have them as a potential qualifier, yes. And after the staging, it sounded and looked good. It creates a really interesting vibe and atmosphere. Romania knows how to put out a good show.
Also, Romania always qualified.
Right, but that doesn't mean they're going to qualify this year. I don't. It's just that they put forward music that really works.
I think they will.
Now, looking at this, I'm not going to say I'm going to get a similar feel as I got with Norway, but I'm getting a good feel about this one. Yes.
It's stadium rock.
It's stadium rock.
And it's basically in the stadium.
Yeah.
So.
The question is, do you think there's... Yeah. And people always saying...
I think it'll go... It's a big audience for them to play for. So
yes, it's a big audience. It feels good there. And people saying, well, we already have more rock with Hungary, which is not technically rock, but you know what I mean. But
yeah, but this is like pop rock, isn't it?
This is more like... Almost like 80... Not 80s, like... It runs a bit like Bonnie Tyler almost kind of style, that music.
Yeah.
So...
Well, hopefully not as strong.
Yeah, the question is, what are they wearing? So she's wearing a purple dress. Long dress. Looks really pretty with sleeves. And the guys are wearing all white. Everyone wears white. And they have masks on the back of their head. So it looks like they're actually like people if they're facing, the back's facing the crowd. So it's pretty clever. How many were on stage? Like the whole band? Yes. There were six
members, and then there's obviously all the mannequins.
Yes,
so.
and then the lady. So there are 4 people standing right next to her, and then 6 people. I think everyone's there, and all the mannequins. So it's pretty crowded, but not like crowded. Like, you feel.
Yeah.
What emotion are the Romanian performance giving you? I'm afraid that it would be scary to many viewers with the mask and mannequins. I don't think it's scary. No, it just seems a theme. It's again the thing that stands out. You remember the mannequin song? Da, 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 da. It's no, I don't think it'll scare people away. I think it's done well. Do you think that Alexander Stage Show is good and does different unexpected things? No, it's very similar to the national final. I think it was really good. It looks really, really good, for sure. Hungary is way much better than Romania. They could win eventually. I don't know if the song it has enough of a mass appeal to win, but who knows? I don't know anything. I'm just here to tell you what's happening. So once again, they're all wearing white except for the lead singer. She's wearing a purple dress, but everyone else is wearing white, and then the mannequins are mostly black mannequins, black bodies with white masks. And there's one mannequin I saw at least one completely in white. I'm not sure if they ran out of black ones or they just had it on purpose there. There are two girls, Christina, who is the lead singer, and then there's Karina, who plays the cello. Yes, exactly. Both of them were right there. So, and then all the gentlemen as well. How does Romania compare to Switzerland, given that both songs are considered to have a rock-pop genre? I feel like they may have a pop-rock genre, but they're still so different in its style. I would say Switzerland is a little bit more younger, like almost teen pop rock. Not quite, but a little bit, while this one feels more like 80s pop rock, if that makes any sense. So I don't think they will cancel each other out. Plus, they're in different semis anyway, right? So all we worry about is right now of qualification. So I think they're not similar in that aspect of it. What is your favorite entry from Slovakia? I don't have one yet. I was one of the few people who didn't like Hororoni, I guess.
Don't Close Your Eyes.
Yeah, that was.
Or that one, Tublatanka. It's quite good. 1998 or something like that, was it?
I didn't like that one either. I haven't liked a Slovakian entry yet. I'm just being honest here.
I didn't like Hororoni though.
Me either. I didn't like it either.
I didn't get the appeal for that.
I was so bored with it. I almost want to say 2011 because I'm still alive. I didn't even like that one a whole lot. I didn't like it, but it was kind of like at least whatever. Felix is saying, what country are you waiting excitedly today? The Netherlands, San Marino, Russia, the Netherlands, and Australia. Those are definitely the big ones for me. Do you think that Denmark can win the second semifinal? I don't think they're going to win it, but I can definitely see them in the top 5. Like 4th, 5th place. I could. Denmark is not well, it used to be, not the past few years, but they often do really well in the semis. It's a kind of song you enjoy, listen to it once, and then it drops in your ranking. It happened on so many different occasions. So just in case you don't know how this works, and it's the first time you're watching, this is the Romanian national final. The Romanian first dress rehearsal, individual rehearsal. They get to rehearse for 30 minutes. They rehearse once, then the delegation is now reviewing this performance and make some adjustments and suggestions. And then after that, they get to perform 2 to 3 more times. And you get to listen in, and keep in mind, you have to hit that subscribe button.
Norway have gone up to 3rd in the odds.
Yeah. They keep it, yeah. So, I'm not too worried about the odds right now. So, now I forgot the point I was trying to make. Oh, they're going to Rehearsal. Subscribe is what I was going to say. Subscribe to us because there will be more dress rehearsals coming up next week. You get to listen into the jury shows, which is very important because juries, they care about vocals, right? Very, very important. Okay, Trumbos1144 says, according to you, who you think is going to win the first semifinal? There's multiple contenders. Could be Israel, could be Cyprus. Those are the first that come to mind, but I don't know. I feel like the biggest noob right now because I cannot say or predict the first semi. Do you think Norway can win? Yes. I don't like the song, but yes. Anything is possible here. Flavius97, which is better between Romania and Russia? Well, we haven't seen Russia yet. I mean, the song itself, I will go Romania by a mile. And with the staging here right now, I like the staging. They're trying something. And I'm not bothered by it at all. Some people think it may be too off-putting, but no, they're going for something. Russia will go for something, we know that. But at this point, I will go with Romania. So, yep, we're just waiting. Keep in mind, after Romania, we have Serbia, and then we have San Marino.
Yes.
San Marino. And then we're gonna have a quick break. We do some recording then, and then we'll be back shortly after. Oh yeah, she was holding a mask, by the way. That's exactly what she was holding into the camera. And then we move on.
We didn't really get a good shot of that first.
Yeah, because you just saw the head of it or something like that. So that's what they do. They fix the camera work, and then we're moving on with Denmark, and it's over the second. Okay. Beatrix Q says, do juries have instructions on what to vote for vocal song? They get like general directions. They have like the vocal, staging, song quality. Yes, they have certain criteria that they're supposed to use to judge the song. Whether or not they're doing that, it's a different story, right? But they have certain guidelines, yes. Anyway, here's Romania again. And I'll let you know if there are any changes. They need some camera work again, but they all do for some reason. Yeah, now you can see it, the mask. But even then, it was like almost too fast for her to take it off. The cello player was holding the mask in front of her and then taking it down, but you could hardly see it. So now they're panning over to the singer with the two guys facing backwards, but the masks on the back of their heads make it look like they're actually facing forward. And then switching sides. Now they're walking past her and standing behind her. She's now to the side and she touches his face. They're going back behind her. Now they're kind of touching her throat, like it's choking her. But she pushes her hand away, his hand away, I was going to say her. Now they all three touch their hands and walk back. Then she pushes the hands away and they put it on her shoulder. And they're going to do this. Then she's looking at them like they're weird. They're standing behind and she's walking up towards the stage. And they're trying to reach out to her. But then the camera pans to the side and she just sings right now. And now they're doing the guitar thing like. This is a good transition though. Her voice is also perfect, like spot on. We have so many good singers this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one white mannequin. Everyone else is a black one. So now they're all standing in a row while she is facing the cello player. They're all reaching out to the cello player. Like
and
this.
that white mannequin's in the middle as well.
Yeah. But she doesn't do anything. She doesn't care. And then they just turn around again. This is growing on me. This is a grower. This song is a kind of
This song is underrated. It's such a good song. I don't know why it's so underrated.
It's not about. It doesn't deserve all the criticism it gets. It just. I thought there were better songs in the running. Okay, now the cello player is on stage with everyone. They're all white, in white, as I said before. Now they walk all towards her, behind her. Yep. This is really good. The more I watch it, the more I like it. This is really, really good. So to all Romanian fans or Romanians that are in the chat, you should be pleased. You should be very happy with the staging. This is on my radar now, as far as qualification is concerned. It feels right. It sounds right. Yeah. I don't know. I've been talking. I would just get going silly. Okay, so
I just remembered I have shrimp croquettes.
Yep, I love Eurovision. So we get one or two more times Romania. Damn, I'm impressed. This is getting tougher and tougher. This is like the best year ever. People see, and this is you mentioned yesterday you don't mind not having LEDs, and the more this is going on, the less I mind it either, because
People are actually putting more focus on the performance.
the performance and be more creative. Okay, we cannot just rely on like gimmicks, but and this, I mean, they still do gimmicks, but you know what I mean.
Well,
you have
there's
to be a
more
little bit more
props this year.
creative.
Yeah.
And they do more props, and they have to come up with something different, and it's so clever. It's like,
Well done, Portugal. You
yeah,
smashed
maybe
the
they can
stroke.
even do something partial LEDs. Maybe it's just something like that, you know, just so people don't
Yeah.
just rely on it. So it's nice to switch it up every year. So I'm happy with this. I'm glad Portugal did not go with LEDs this year. Yep. Alexander's odds are shortening. Do we have a contender? Peter Damascus. We have a contender, I guess. I still don't think it's going to win. I think the fact that he's a previous winner, prior winner, certainly puts a lot into that, because similar happened with Dana International. So I'm not quite there yet as the winner, but I could see him going really high up. Yes. Yes. It's the live song.
I
It's a
think
song.
I think he's that far up the odds because people think like Eurovision fans go, "Oh, he's won before."
Yes. Yes. I
Majority
totally
of
agree.
people won't know and probably won't care.
That's what I'm saying. His name kind
They'll
of helps
just go
with
on the
odds.
song.
Yes. But the fact is the song really works live. I will not listen to the song on the CD. I said it before. And I don't really like the song even now, but it is fun to watch. You know? TR saying, could it be that you like every performance, maybe except Iceland? Now there are a few others where I'm disappointed by. And we did videos yesterday. You can see I criticized another one, and there are a few others. But yeah, I think that people overall do a pretty good job with the staging this year. In addition, I appreciate efforts, right? And these that put something into it. Plus, Semi 1 was considered the tough one, right? The tough semi. And you knew that they were all going to go with something. I was not as impressed with like Armenia and Greece yesterday, right? So that was something to point out. So yeah, sorry, I was zoning out for a second. I was thinking when I start thinking, my mouth stops. So I need to entertain you. I've been drinking a lot of water. Australia's catching up to France. There's a lot of changes, yes. But keep in mind, France was climbing up so much in the last few days, and they haven't even rehearsed yet. So,
And neither of Australia.
huh?
Neither of Australia.
Yeah, maybe it's Australia. So we'll find out. Don't think people are like so stuck on the predictions. I'm like, don't stop looking at the predictions so much. Let it go. I'm not going to sing Frozen, by the way.
Please don't.
Nina M is asking best Finnish entry. Okay, here comes Matt going all the way back. 1983. Love 1983. Did Romania rehearse? Mata is asking. Yes, Romania rehearsed twice, and they probably get to go at least one more time, possibly two more times. Hvalane, which is Slovenia, will rehearse tomorrow, by the way. I saw some people talk about that in the chat.
Sorry, can you send me that picture as well? Because I need to share the article.
Yes. You can download it from YouTube if you want to.
Can I?
They're asking for shouts. Can you say hi?
Hello. Hi.
I'm making him work.
Hi.
If you could vote for one of the acts in the semi, who would you vote for? Well,
Hi.
I'm waiting for... Oh, that's several. One?
Hungary.
You would be Hungary?
No, Georgia. Sorry.
I'm just stuck between Georgia and Netherlands, so I don't know what to do on that one. But there are so many good ones. And people say, Matt, you love everyone. Like, if you see me in previous years, that was not the case. I got criticized last year quite a bit for being so negative. This year I'm like being too positive, so can't win. So I should just like half of the song and hate the others. Like love or hate, there's nothing in between. Do you like Portuguese food? I will let you know once I had some. Yesterday we had pizza.
That Pizza Hut was made by Portuguese people, though. So.
Yeah, but that's true. We were just working. I had cafeteria food, just healthy stuff, and no real food. Been just running in and out. So I will do that in a few days.
Where do I download it from?
Here. Click on, hover over it, and then download image.
Ah. Very clever.
So yeah, so we're going for Romania one more time. 2, 1.
Romania.
This is probably a good time also to announce Serbia. That's right. Yep.
I like the
Yep, they're not doing anything different, which I don't think they have to. And the guy's not looking into the camera, they're looking past the cameras, by the way. Which is on purpose, they're not supposed to make the connection, they're supposed to be distant. She's connecting with the camera, though. Yeah, it looks so good. It's really beautiful blue lighting, and then, you know, accentuate with purple. They have a close-up of her doing like, ah! And then she does that, flipping her hair. And she goes going to like, yeah! It's a pretty positive reaction in the press center as well, I think, towards the song now.
and me.
And FA too. Oh! Oh, okay. I love when they do this, like reaching out for them. She's like, I don't give a damn. I'm doing
Just
stuff
leave me
here.
alone, I'm just
I'm
playing.
working. Like her voice is always spot on. Like she couldn't sing a bad note if she tried. The sound cut off, by the way, in case you're wondering. It just happened a second ago. Oh, they're doing like little like
That looks good.
the mannequin challenge, almost like not moving.
Yeah.
They did the mannequin challenge there. Ah, like this.
Now it makes sense.
Now it makes sense. They actually need to feature that better because it was too short to really get it. Alright, so that was... Serbia is next, so they're done. So we're going to move on to Serbia. Any Serbian fans out here? Oh, Serbians! Are you excited about this one? Oh, ESC Aro said, I'm crying. Well, it sounds like you're from Romania, so you should be very, very proud of your team. They went all out. Whether or not they're going to qualify, you can be proud, right? But it's on my radar, so be happy. Be very happy. Do you think we have seen the winner of the Barbara Dix Award yet? Darcy Cox is asking. There are a couple of contenders. Oh, by the way, Lithuania is going to change the outfit, so I will not have them on there yet. Okay, I'm always ending up with Iceland because I didn't like that jacket, but it's that's the worst I've seen so far. Other than that, I haven't seen like horrible outfits yet. Guys, have you seen anything like that was so bad?
Well, I don't know why you all liked Lithuania, but I found it really old-fashioned.
No, I didn't like Lithuanian outfit. Nobody liked it.
I don't know.
She's changing it.
He's changing it.
She's changing it.
Oh yeah.
At least the top. She's going to keep the purple skirt, but she's going to change that
Yeah, the top was not for like.
Yeah, it was an old top.
Yeah.
So that would be my pick, but since he's changing it, I cannot put her in there. So I don't think there's a winner yet. The only actually, there's another one I can think of. Belgium. Belgium wasn't really good, but she made changes as well. But so Belgium, and Iceland right now, I would put on my list, and it would have been Lithuania, but since they're not changing it, I will not consider them. Do you see all the rehearsals like you would see them on TV? Penguin 1919 is asking. Yes, we see them exactly like the way they're going to be on TV. Now keep in mind, there may be changes in some camera angles, some work and all of that stuff, lighting, because when people change outfits, they have to change the lighting. It's just how it goes. Like when you say, I'm wearing this purple shirt and tomorrow I'm going to come up with something red, the lighting has to change. So it's not just something that you just show up and be like, sup. No, you have to kind of, talk to the technicians. Everything needs to be approved. But we see it for the most part the way it is, yes. So, now we're just waiting for Serbia to take the stage. Serbia in a tough semi, in a tough spot. Not considered a guaranteed qualifier. Question is, will this come across this kind of Balkan song with the rest? Will connect with the rest of Europe? We shall see. We shall see. Jeffrey, who are you looking forward the most today? As I said before, it has nothing to do with who my favorite songs are. Some of them are, but I'm looking forward to San Marino for some reason, and then I'm looking forward to Russia, Netherlands, and Australia. Bonnie is saying, I'm so excited for Serbia. I hope they have an impact like Croatia did yesterday. I have a feeling they're going to go similar to what they did in the national final. I could be wrong.
Don't get your hopes up.
They're going to do something different. I think they're going to do something similar to the national final. That'd be my guess. But we shall see. I will let you know. I think vocally they're all already, they know how to sing, so I'm not questioning that. So it'll sound fine. So what you hear is what you get. But it just comes down to what they're going to do with the staging, and I'm a little worried about Serbia this year for sure.
Thank you, a new backing vocalist to the team.
Oh, that's a supporter? Supportive, okay. They have another support backup singer that's going to support them, so maybe there's more depth to the sound. Who knows? I guess what I was hoping for more harmonies, I guess. I'm not sure if they're going to add that, probably not. Mata is asking, can Ukraine win the semi? Yes, they could. I think that I said that like 4 countries I can see win the semi. Ukraine is one of them.
Semi.
Semi. I'm American, we say semi. Okay, I just missed Romania. Did I miss anything good? Well, Stefan, yes you did. Well, you didn't see it, but you watch the clip that's going to be on Eurovision.tv or like on their YouTube page. It is going to be pretty impressive. Granted, you don't see the camera work and you only see 30 seconds of it, but it was pretty darn good. I'm very proud of Romania. Jeffrey says, thank you for answering the questions. You are so nice. Hopefully San Marino
Wait till the camera turns off.
I know, wait, then it's going to be the whip.
Yeah.
Hopefully San Marino doesn't bring robots. See, I disagree with you. I want the robots. I'm kidding, because they were so silly. I don't want them either.
I want them to be bigger. I want
like life-size
robots.
Like, what's doing this? I know, it was like, we don't have anything, so just grab what we had at the shelf at home.
Yeah. They just went to a toy shop nearby.
Yeah. I don't know how much budget San Marino has. So, it would be sad
The
if
one
that
in
only-
360 company film. Like,
yeah,
are
but
they...
I have a feeling they're just going to have Jessica on stage by herself, and then Jennifer's going to walk back from backstage once that rap pod comes in. What's up, Jenny B? What you get is what you see. For Jessica over here, she's a specialty VIP or whatever, it goes. Okay, Vladimir says, I don't know why Serbia is so underrated. Amazing song and amazing vocals. It's not some generic pop song, Sweden, for example. Here, Vladimir, I'm going to be honest, and this is just, I'm just going to, very respectfully, right? Don't get mad at me. I don't click with Serbia. I find, whether they do so at the beginning for like, it's a minute long. And by the time they actually start singing, they lost me. So I wish I would have had this long. I know it's a very traditional sound, and I appreciate that to a certain extent. But a minute of that, by the time they restart singing, I'm like, you lost me. And I just melodically, it just doesn't jive. It just don't click.
It doesn't jive.
But it's I can't explain, how it goes with music, but I said it in my videos, not sure if you watched them, that I respect them for sending something that sounds authentic from the region, right? It's like, this is not from Belgium. Like, it's from Serbia or like some of the like Montenegro or whatever. But that is what I really appreciate. I just don't connect with the song. I Love You says, do you have any songs that you think are underrated? A lot of them. Let's just talk about this semi since we're on it. I love Georgia. Georgia is so underrated in my opinion. I hope they don't butcher the staging, but it is such an intricate piece. It's fantastic vocals and the harmonies. Amazing, and they stay true to their sound, and they have this great progression and build, and it ends on such a grand note. If they come up with something amazing with the staging, I'm not counting this one out. I think a lot of people don't see the quality in this one. So, yeah. So hopefully the Serbians in the room are not mad at me. I really, as I said, I appreciate what you're doing. So it just comes down to personal taste. I just don't click with it. But maybe they'll win me over. And one of the people, I'm sure one of you said, yeah, it feels as they're trying to go traditional and then do modern sound at the same time with the Serbian song. So maybe that's it. I don't know. I should stop picking on it. Do you think that Malta and Georgia could beat out the odds and qualify this year? XON707 D Best says, yes, both of them could qualify. Yes. Absolutely. I don't know what else to add, but yes, I think they're total potential qualifiers. Tiago Manulovitoria, any thoughts on Portugal? The city or the song? The city. Portugal's not the city. The country, I mean, since I'm in here. The city of Portugal. I haven't seen much of Portugal, but it's really, really pretty what I've seen. I'm staying in Alfama, which is Lisbon of Portugal. But the song is, I don't think it's a winner. It's pleasant. It's a pleasant song. Adam says, you're not alone, Matt, in not clicking with Serbia. It's too much of everything for my taste. Adam says, yeah, that's basically how I guess that sums it up. I tried to use too many words, I guess. You're way better at this than I am. Again, if you want me to answer your questions, make sure you do @ESC United so I can see them. I tried to see some of the others as well, but it's not always easy to see. So for general chat, just don't use @ESC United, but for questions directed to me, please do so. Alex Andar, Portugal is my city. That's right. Hey, I'm American. I'm not supposed to be good at geography, right? We're supposed to be really bad at this, so I'm just doing my job here.
I wish we could tell you if it was a nice city for tourists. We haven't had a chance to look yet.
Yeah. We've seen those beautiful postcards and stuff like that.
You got here on Thursday. What did you think? What did you think of Lisbon as a tourist city?
I Love You says, I also have the feeling that this voting will be similar voting to 2011 with no runaway favorite.
Huh? It absolutely looks like Istanbul.
So I would agree with that, actually. I think there could be a significant discrepancy also between juries and televoters this year. It's going to be way closer than previous years. Like last year, how we had the top 6 all had like over 200 points in the televote alone. I think the televoting will be way more diverse this year as far as the votes are concerned. Okay, let's see some other questions. I see Serbia, actually. Okay, they're wearing all similar outfits. It's like this light purple, long dresses. They're wearing some black stuff that's kind of like hanging off of them there as well. I couldn't tell what it was because it was a very short shot of that. Yeah. In the meantime, let me ask Tim, do you think Poland can qualify? Gimme Music is asking. They will qualify. I'd be shocked. It's one of the few certain qualifiers I see in the semi. Elena Wright says, do you think that the Belgians need to worry about they're going to qualify? Everyone in the semi, almost everyone in that semi has to worry about non-qualification, including Belgium. I think people are slightly overreacting, at least in my opinion, but apparently I'm in the minority here. So, but yes, they should worry just like everybody else, basically, except for Cyprus.
Because we know Cyprus aren't qualifying.
Yes, they're not going to qualify, kidding. No sarcasm, I told you.
I get in trouble for that, though. So, Serbia.
Okay, here we go. Serbia's first run through. Boom. Okay, it starts with a guy playing the flute, just for 1 second though. And then we have a dark shot of the na 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 yay lady.
Amazing insight.
I know, right? The three ladies are staying in the center stage. The guy with the drums on the right of the stage, spinning a little bit, like turning like this. They're all wearing like light purpley clothes with like some black, something that accentuates their look. Oh, it's a little bit different in the staging for sure. So it's three women doing the ha 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 ha, making this sound a little more rich. And now the guy shows up. It seems like now this part is less of the female vocalist, like it's more highlighting his voice. While in the videos before it was like almost a duo. Now you just mostly hear the guy's voice. He's wearing all black, by the way. So there's a little bit more choreography, like going back and forth, looking at each other, turning away from one another. They're all center stage for the most part. Now they're all walking back again, except for the ha 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 girl. I don't know what you call it. I don't want to call it wailing again, because that upset people when I said that.
Aria.
Huh?
Aria.
It said aria? I know, that's more like opera for me. So, they do like this weird dancing, like choreography, like elbow push. So now they're all again in the center stage, singing.
That look, though.
Yeah. It's a very serious thing. They're not very smiling. It's very focused. They're doing all of this during the singing. So there's a little bit more like actual choreography going on. And you see the drummer in the back going all crazy. The stage itself is also, again, the theme of the year, blue. Blue and purple. Very popular colors. Somebody needs to use green or something like that. We haven't seen any green.
Again, blue.
Yeah, they're all just standing together in the center stage. I was distracted a second. So yeah, there's a big choreography going on. This one, they're like red dots on the screen, on the floor. Okay. All right, so that was Serbia. The first run through. I don't know what they did. Huh?
No.
He doesn't like it.
He doesn't like it.
Okay.
Doesn't make
Here's the
sense.
thing. So, if you like the song, you'll continue to like the song. I know if the staging will make or break anything, but they did a little bit more. Like, it's way more choreographed and way more organized, right? That being said, I feel as that takes away almost from the song, because it almost seems like too wooden. But again, keep in mind, this is the first rehearsal. First rehearsal, they're getting comfortable, so I'm overreacting. But there's a lot of this, and then they're all like doing that. It's all very much in place. So I don't know if it's going to help or hurt the song. This comes maybe down to personal taste. But yeah, that's just mostly just standing in the center, walking back and forth. You know, it's very difficult to explain. There's nothing like that's really like eye popping that's worthy mentioning. It's just doing the and walking back and forth. So no props except for the drums on the right, and then the guy playing the flute on the left.
There is a stand.
There was a stand?
Yeah.
Where's the stand?
For the guy playing
I didn't see a stand.
the stand.
Oh, the stand? I didn't see it. Oh, I didn't even notice the box. I didn't even notice the box. Apparently there's a box somewhere. Okay, Chess Choice is saying, do you know the process of how a country plans their dankings with the Ost? I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean by that. The danking with the Ost? Please repeat your question and hopefully I can answer it. Adam is saying, did you say there were 3 women singing? No, Einstein in leather pants playing the flute. No, the flute there as well.
Yeah.
The guy on the flute is on the left side of the stage, and it starts, actually, the first shot is of him playing the flute. He is on the left. On the right is one guy playing the drums, and then there are the 3 women, and then the 1 male singer. These are the 6 people on stage. Mara Lakop says, who do you think was the best until now? Today, we only had 2. I don't know. Norway and Romania both impressed. That would be my saying. Yep, that's my answer. JRSI 993, something you like the most of the staging? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It's not that I dislike anything about the staging. I can't really point out anything that I'm saying I liked the most, because it was all just kind of like, choreographed, done. I think what it misses is that kind of like connecting with you moment. It's just kind of more like just a little bit doing this, walking back, walking around these people, lifting your arm. So I can't say that's something that really, really stood out to me, but I'll watch it again and see if something really cool comes up. Okay. Next question, Flavius97. Will Denmark use the same staging as DMGP? I think so. I saw like a clip of them rehearsing like somewhere, and they were doing this kind of thing, so I expect at least very similar to what we've seen, yes. Cardi K says, is it possible that Russia won't qualify? I'll tell you after her rehearsals. Right now, I don't have her as a qualifier, but they're going to come up with something crazy with the staging, so who knows? Who knows? Farky is asking, are camera angles a good work? Yeah, I didn't see any major hiccups here, at least as the camera work is concerned. It was just kind of there. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's where we are. So, in case you don't know how this works, again, now the team is reviewing the performance they just did and, make some minor adjustments if they feel like it, and then they keep rehearsing. Keep in mind, the rehearsing is not just for the people actually on stage, but everybody else as well. The camera people, the people in charge of the props, whatever it is, the lighting people, everyone needs to know exactly what to do. So the act may say, I'm good, I'm done, I figured this one out, but it's more than that, obviously. Matea Jelic is asking, how did Serbia sound? They sounded good. The difference, as initially at least, or maybe it's just a mixing issue, but when they started actually singing, it feels as the male vocalist was even more prominent than in the backup vocalists. The women were just more backup vocalists. While previously it was almost like, they were kind of equals. Okay, Alexander says, I have an exam on Friday, but Eurovision is once a year. Am I right or am I right? You are right and right. Screw the exam. Now, of course, you can do both. You're a smart cookie. You can study a little and then watch Eurovision a little. Right?
Smart cookie.
Smart cookie. So, of all these countries having 100% qualification records, Semi 1 and 2, who do you think will do best and worst? I would say that Ukraine has the most potential of doing the best. Between Azerbaijan, Ukraine, Russia, and Romania, I think Ukraine is the one that will probably do the best. That would be my prediction.
Yep, I'll go with that.
You go, yeah. Sean agrees, so I'm right. Okay, ESC Vince says, do you think Australia will use the box from the video clip? I was thinking that yes, actually, but I don't think so. I think they're gonna come with something different. They always come out with something different. So now I don't think so. But don't ask me what, because I don't know.
You have to speak to Matt.
Huh?
He's just asking if he can go to the mall and get some food.
Do you think that Julia was? If you want to go, then you have to be back before the end of the rehearsals, though, for San Marino. So you have about 20 minutes or 30 minutes.
Okay.
You have to be back before because we got to do videos afterwards. Have you seen Iana's Instagram videos of her camera angles for Ornumu? The camera angles look really good this year. The camera angles are fine. Yes, it's very, very close up. Yes. I'm surprised she posted that. They're not allowed to do that. Maybe she's gonna get into trouble. Who do you think will win the televote and the jury's Croc71 is asking? That I don't know yet. You need to let me watch all the rehearsals first. I think there are multiple contenders. I think Norway is a big contender to win the juries, I think. But there are some other really good vocalists out there that Netherlands has a good potential to be a high on top as well. Australia comes to mind. So there are a bunch of them. Okay. Do you think Moldova can qualify? Niels Reviews Music says yes. I have them as a qualifier for sure. It's just the kind of song I expect to go through. Alright, we're still waiting for Serbia to come on, and for the second time. Who do you think has the best running order in the second semi? Well, always the song that goes last is great. But I think Sweden has a great running order. Denmark, considering they're giving the first one. Denmark, Netherlands, Australia, they all have good running orders. Doodly ESC says, do you think Laura Risotto will slay? Well, she's tomorrow, right? Funny Girl is a song that needs to be performed live. It's a good song recorded, but she is very artistic. Like, she has this musical theater kind of vibe to her that really adds so much to the song. So that's what I'm expecting there, that she's going to bring it. So yes. Do you think the juries will like Sweden? Visma N is saying yes, they'll love it. Are you kidding me? They're going to eat that up. Absolutely. So they're taking their time again, but it will come up hopefully soon. Melia is asking, how do you think Finland will do in Semi 1? They will qualify probably, but as where they're going to end up, I don't know. That is so tough. Semi 1, I don't want to do predictions on Semi 1. Never ask me any Semi 1 questions again. So yeah. Reminder, this is Serbia. After Serbia, we're going to take a quick break. No. I'm lying. Scratch that. We're going to have San Marino, and then we're going to take a quick break. So we already have a link up for the next live stream a few minutes later. No, we have an hour break, but we'll come up a little earlier than that. And, yep. Make sure you're going to follow us, subscribe to us so you can see all the links.
Oh, Lisbon versus Kiev versus Stockholm.
As like the stage?
I think everything.
Like
Experience.
That's too early to judge Lisbon. We just got here like 3 days ago.
Okay, Stockholm versus Kiev. I'd say Kiev.
I want to say Stockholm.
Stockholm had the better Euro club. I think Kiev was really good 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's true. They were pretty.
Really enjoy Kiev.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I have like great memories from both, so I don't like to compare them a whole lot always because you know
every
the goods
Eurovision is different.
It's very different. Yes. Have you seen anything from the host? Have you anything better than that? If you haven't seen anything from the host, we won't see anything until early next week during the dress rehearsals. Okay, here we go again with Serbia. So again, this is a close shot of the. Oh, she makes a whatever face right now.
A resting face.
She wasn't happy. She's what? Resting whatever face. Mm-hmm. She had a little bit that. So sometimes happens, maybe somebody missed a cue, some camera, but it happens all the time. If you've been around here for a few days, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. Internet is working a little better right now. Hopefully I didn't jinx it by just bringing it up. Okay, again, there's a close-up of her, and the two ladies next to her lifting her arm like this. Then the other arm goes up as well. And they're going to do like this.
Like a
and then they hold
clock.
hands. Huh?
Like a clock.
Oh, it's a clock. That's what it's supposed to represent.
No, it's just hand movements.
Oh yeah, it's almost like a clock hand movement. Then they do this again. And now they're all standing like next to one another, looking into the camera straight forward. And the guy, it's behind them now, also lifting his hands like this. Lots of stretching, like they're all waking up like, ah. Yeah, it's just a lot of arm movements. You know, the guy comes up and kind of almost bends down a little and sings like this. Again, he's all in black. Was almost like a code-looking thing. Yeah, now there's two singers facing each other, the male and the female. You know, they all look in different directions. It's so hard to explain this one. I find it very difficult. What the what?
You will have to wait and see.
Why did you do that? What is that for?
I just paused it and it ended up on that screen.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, now they're all just doing the movements again, leaning back like this, one another. It's all just about choreography on this one. I guess it's really my concern is that it feels that connection that I have with the choreography, with the song. Maybe it's also the chemistry is off with them. Maybe it's me. It seems like they don't have a lot of chemistry. And they have 4 singers in this nana. They don't even have harmonies. I was hoping for more harmonies.
No, but I just don't like strawberry.
So, I'm hearing like Norway's now second in the betting odds or something like that. Is that correct? So, yep, that's Serbia's performance. The second one.
Oh, those rings are good. Like projections.
The projections, like it's like some rings. That's cool. It's
Fourth, but they're shortening everywhere.
yeah. But again, people, these are the odds. These are the odds. These are not betting odds. Not even odds. Betting odds, I should say. It is going to be a very different story when it actually the contest comes around. It happens every single year. Every single year. I mean, Alexander hasn't done anything different to his stage. Oh, not a whole lot different towards the national final.
Yeah, Norway's fourth, not second. By the looks of it.
Man, did you know that in Norway the beer costs $10 to $11? So I hope you come to Greece or Cyprus where it 3-4. No, I know that. I've been to Norway. It's expensive. No, I know. It's like I don't understand why they want to charge so much money. I want Ukraine to win every single year. So cheap there. Okay, Jao Baracho says, please comment to those facts. Norway is second in the odds. Israel is starting to break. It's all just expected. Israel, I said it in my reviews, or we all said, Israel, it didn't give us a winner vibe yet, the staging. So that's why maybe it drops a little. But it's still up there, and it's can do and probably will do well. So let's not read too much into it, okay? But also, on top of it, Norway was always considered a popular song. It's been in the top 10 for the longest time, and the staging, it just worked on the bigger stage as well. So people put money down on Norway, a big name, but big names usually do well in Eurovision, the returnees in particular. So, and it's a song that just really comes across well live. I just don't think it's a winner, so I would not worry about it too much. Jeffrey is saying, did you know Waylon's girlfriend is pregnant? Yes, I just heard about that. So good for them. Congratulations. So, yep, that's where we're at. Now we're gonna get Serbia one more time, I think.
Yeah.
I feel bad because I feel like I'm just poo-pooing on Serbia a lot today. I feel so indifferent about it and bored kind of by this thing.
It was a lot better at the national final.
The staging is better than the national final because it's at least almost polished, I guess. But I guess I just don't click with it. Like it seems like it's just they did a choreography, but it doesn't jive with the
sense.
song. Yeah, it's
Doesn't
just
make
like
sense.
just for the sake of having choreography. And so that's why I'm kind of like. So yeah, sorry, I was looking at the screen because they're always forward and rewinded, and I'm looking at it, and I get distracted. I'm like, oh, I'm looking at those little details. So it's always interesting to see that. I wish you could all see it, but you have to wait until next Tuesday. No, they're actually Thursday. Never mind. So we still have over a week to go until they perform. Man, it feels like so far away, but it's going to be there so quick. Okay. Nessa Ross said, you should come to Serbia. I would love to go to Serbia. So if it were just the countries I want to visit, I want Serbia to win because it's on my to-do list. It's on my bucket list. So I would love to go. I heard it's fairly affordable, and I haven't been to that part of the continent either yet. So, yep. So it's not that I don't want to go because I do want to go. So yes, I do know that everyone's talking about Waylon being pregnant. Well, Waylon's not pregnant, his girlfriend is pregnant.
Everybody's got a little outlaw.
I know, like I've got a little outlaw in them. So yeah, his wife has a little outlaw in her as well now too. That's good. I'm very happy for them. Matt singing a Reebok song. Where, when, why? If you got a minute, get down your idea. There you have it. Okay, so there's Serbia one more time. And then after this, we have San Marino, the tiny little country. I'm so curious. The Nelik, any Americans here? Right here. I mean, vocally they're fine. That's not with Serbia. They sound good. So they have that all under control. I think the camera work is also great. Like there are not a lot of hiccups, at least from what I can see. It just comes down to whether or not people will click with that song and the staging. Personally, I don't, but I'm only one person, right? Oh, I was humming Norway. I wasn't even realizing that.
They're barefoot as well. Some more barefoot performers.
No, they were wearing barefoot, unless they took them off. I saw that they were wearing like high heels, like black. Maybe they changed at this appearance, but they were wearing them earlier. See, they're wearing shoes.
They've got sandal things.
Sandals? Yeah, they're wearing sandals. They're not barefoot. Jupiter saying, I'm a closet fan. I will secretly vote for Norway. I don't know if I'm going to go that far, but I can see the appeal in it.
Do you not think sandals are really uncomfortable? Do you not think sandals are really uncomfortable?
I don't wear sandals. I don't even like flip-flops.
She is barefoot.
Oh, so one's barefoot?
Yeah.
So some of them are barefoot. Oh, it's the front one. She is barefoot. Okay. Maybe her feet were hurting.
Vanitza. Oh, Danica.
The lighting, by the way, it's now yellow and light bluish. It's nothing like crazy going on. So I explained before, it's just a lot of choreography going on, looking at one another, lifting arms, going a little bit down on your knees, just kind of, but it's mostly just in the center of the stage. And then at the very end, they all kind of look up. Like they all zoom in and all look up like this. It always looks so weird when I do it, sorry. So there's a question. Iten Borcesio says, I love how diplomatic yet honest you are. It's a pleasant to listen to. Thank you. I'm trying to be respectful. I know we're talking about countries and people get very upset when you get being too harsh. And I'm not a rude person anyway. And every country puts forward a song and you have to respect that. Whether if you like it, then great. If you don't, then whoop-de-doo. No need to be like rude about it. Okay, Natasha saying, you didn't say anything about Danica's voice. I know you hate the song, but her voice. Hate is a strong word, first of all. I don't hate it. No, I said before a few times, they all sound good. There were no vocal inconsistencies at all. So, no, it was totally fine. I forgot which one Danica is. Is that the one she does the... No, she's doing well. She's doing well. So this, I think, was the last run-through for Serbia, if I'm not mistaken, because we would then be moving on to San Marino.
Yes.
The tiny, cute little San Marino.
With the big robots.
With the big robots.
I hear they're about 10 foot tall.
10 foot tall robots, that sounds about right.
That'd be amazing.
Oh, we have no idea, by the way, so don't take it, it's being silliness. Although, no, it turns out you're going to be right, I'm going to laugh my ass off. So a lot of people are now concerned about Norway being second in the odds. Keep in mind, I get it. It's not popular with the Eurovision fans, myself included, but let's think outside the bubble. Will this click? That it will come down to. Maybe the betting odds are just way overconfident. Happens all the time. So don't get too worried about it. Don't worry about it too much. I don't have an opinion about that being that high up. I don't really worry about it too much.
The odds will do what the odds will do.
What?
The odds will do what the odds will do.
Yes, exactly. People get a little bit too stuck on them.
Yeah. It's all linked to money. It's nothing to do with the actual song.
If I was a rich person...
The bookmakers don't even know the songs.
Often they don't, no. They often don't know the songs. They just put money down. They get like inside information. Hey, this was a really good performance. Put money down. Yeah. It's a big name and Eurovision fans, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. It doesn't mean there's nothing accurate about it because, you can tell. But then you don't need the betting odds to figure out what a good song is. A popular song is, I should say, in the beginning. Yeah. Then you can look at fan polls.
So there, exactly. Norway's second to win, but third to qualify. So that's the betting odds.
Yes.
Because people don't always bet on who will qualify.
Exactly. Oh, there's a question for you. Let me scroll up real quick. Sean, if the UK were to win again at some point, not when.
Big if.
At some point, who do you think would be a good host? Or hosts?
It'd probably be Graham Norton and Mel Gedroich.
Is she the one who does the national final stuff?
Or Rylan Clark as like a green room.
Is she?
And that's what they'd go
Is that
with.
the lady who did the national
final?
She's funny.
Yeah. Or they might get Mons.
Oh, Mons.
We did have a Swedish host last time.
Well, you had Petra for the 50th anniversary show as well. It's not 50th, 60th.
Yeah.
That is true.
It'll probably be, Mel Gedroich and Graham Norton, I reckon. I think Graham Norton will host.
I could see that, yeah.
He'll do what Terry Wogan did.
Yeah, probably.
Where he sort of ran back and forth from the commentary booth. Yeah.
So we're now waiting for San Marino to take the stage. Jessica from Malta and Jennifer from Germany.
Representing
San Marino. I mean, who would represent San Marino from San Marino? The fact that Valentina Monetta was from San Marino is kind of like awesome. I mean, that's why she was so epic. Well, the fact that she came back all the time as well. But
Well, Ariel MC is our favorite rapper from San Marino.
I mean, they have like 2 artists. You know, that's it. So it's cool.
No, they've got Me Audio.
Who?
They've got Me Audio.
Who's that?
2008.
They were also from
Complice.
San Marino?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Well, half of them were.
Half of them were, yeah.
And the others are Italian. But they're based in San Marino, I think.
Do you remember a favorite to win that didn't even qualify? I'm sure there were. I'm trying to. Oh, I remember 2006 Belgium.
Britta Salome.
Yeah, she was
couple
not
of years
necessarily.
back.
She was like not that high. I mean, she was someone else, but she was not a winner. But I can go back to 2006 Belgium. Kate Ryan, Je t'adore. That one was supposed to be a winner. That didn't quite happen. So they were out. I wouldn't say they didn't. They did qualify Estonia in 2011 Rockefeller Street, but then they were second to last in the finals.
Yeah.
That's pretty big deal as well. So other than that, I can think. I'm sure there are. We'd have to look at the list. But those were the ones that came to mind.
It's very strange thinking about it. The UK, we've not had a British commentator for God knows how many years. Because Terry Wogan and Graham Norton are both Irish.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They don't sound Irish.
But
to me.
just, well, it's because they both lived in the UK and had their whole career here.
Well, then they're.
Sort of naturalised like British, but they are Irish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because it always sounds weird when they say like we, meaning the UK, but you hear the Irish accent and you can tell secretly they're probably like, oh, but I want Ireland to do well as well.
Okay, Netherlands. Someone's asking when the Netherlands are. They're later this afternoon. I don't have the exact time slots in front of me right now, but they will be on later this afternoon. Second to last to rehearse tonight. Oh, look, they bring the robots.
Yes.
They have the robots.
They are slightly bigger this time, I think.
Not by much. Even the one sitting on the box that says robot.
What's it say?
I'm not your robot.
I'm not your robot. You're
I'm not-
joking.
It says one of the robots sitting on the box saying, "I'm not your robot," and then they have like lights behind them, like these big. Oh, they all have them.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool. There's these big lights that came down from the ceiling.
Yeah, it's kind of like the one in 360 because they had big lights behind them there.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like in 360, there's big lights that's behind them. They have those.
Bless them. They've literally recreated that Bratislava studio on the stage.
They did.
Yeah. They're keeping it low key even here.
But well, okay, but nobody has really utilized the lights in that such manner. So that's pretty cool.
Greece did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, they did. Yes.
Thank you.
But they have 3 robots. 3 robots.
I can't believe we got a reference to her as well. That's amazing. It's so
And
niche.
and Jessica, she's wearing a cape, like she's the Red Riding Hood, but she's in black.
I feel like San Marino
With a hoodie,
just
actually.
do this for the memes now.
Yeah. So she's wearing black pants and a white shirt. So she's not wearing anything fancy. What else do we have there?
San Marino.
I don't see Jennifer, but she's obviously around somewhere. Probably waiting backstage. So everyone, be happy. We have robots, but they're not tall. They're like the smaller ones. I'm sure they're going to have camera angles where they're going to. They listen to my videos because I said that as well. In my videos, you bring those robots.
Guido Reitzma says who would be good hosts for San Marino next year.
Some Italians. They don't have
It
anyone.
would be
I don't know any submarines.
it would be Valentina Monetta and that really condescending British guy from the national final.
I didn't
It was
watch
just
the
like
national
the
final.
most wooden sort of presenter.
Really, I didn't watch
Yeah.
it. I was like, it's too confusing to me. Ain't nobody got time for
He
that.
was like really British. Like,
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, it was funny because I think at certain points when they'd like spoken Italian and he just like nodded along like he was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I know what you're saying. I know entirely what you're saying.
oh, they're gonna have like, but still, I mean, they're gonna have the robots. I need them. This is obviously a silly song, or at least perceived as a silly song, right? I mean, it's me, Jenny B. What you get, is what you see, and for Jessica over here, she's a special VIP.
Yeah, that's
it's
not silly.
It's silly to me a little, but the whole it comes across.
That's
as
hard hitting rap.
Is
Social
it?
commentary.
I don't get rap then.
Don't be going and dissing people on Twitter.
It's dumb.
Don't be sad. Don't be mad. Don't be a quitter.
Stupid.
Don't be bitter.
Don't be bitter.
Show them that you're better.
You remember them all now, the words. Did you study them?
No, not like Liam. I want to learn it though.
I find it like they need to go all out with the staging here, be over the top. That's all I want them. I hope the robots is not everything. Maybe they have like something silly coming out, a cow or something. Just go all out. What city would Australia choose to host if they win? Australia would not host it.
Barcelona.
It would be either in one of the big 5 countries, probably either Spain, UK, or Germany.
I reckon Barcelona.
I don't think it'll be Barcelona. Everyone says like it's Barcelona, it's Berlin. We don't know yet. It could be UK. I think they give it to Germany because they just hosted it a few years ago. I think it would be more like Italy, UK, or Spain would be my guess. Possibly France. I think they're all going to battle over it. They're all going to put bids in. And I would hate that. That's why I don't want Australia to win. Just for that alone reason. They should give it to the second place country. Why would they give it to somebody else? Go down that list. It's only fair.
Well, that's going to be difficult when San Marino finish second, because then they'll have
Well,
to
they
go to
can
third
pass
place.
too. Then you keep passing until nobody. Well, what if San Marino wins? They can pass. Anybody can pass.
If San
Marino second. Wait a second.
If San Marino wins, does that mean that Slovakia host?
Yes, it's the law.
So they return and host.
Basically. Well, then
That'd be different.
They will
wouldn't
just
it?
host it. They will not take part.
We're just observing. Listen up. It's me, Jenny B. What you get is what you see. And
So
I
do you
suggest
know the
over here
robots will
just
provide
special
backing
VIP.
vocals?
So you better
That would be
listen
kind of cool, but
carefully.
no,
If
that would
you
be fun.
don't get sad, don't be bitter, don't give up.
All right, I know rap, but rap part is so annoying and basic.
Oh, Reveral.
Bless you, honey. Just in time.
My team's sneezing. Do you think the juries will like San Marino? No. No, they will not like it. I'm pretty sure. Why robots? Why? They're just ruining the contest with these gimmicks. Maybe, but what else can they use? I don't mind the robots. I think this is a...
So we've got all
There
the
is no-
mannequins, all the stairs, all the spinning,
Yes. But what
all
else-
everything like that. But no, the robots, that's ridiculous. That's too far.
It's nothing they can do. This one is not going to qualify. They could have Tarzan coming down from somewhere and it wouldn't work.
Oh, it would though. It so would. Just throw everything at it.
I
Why
know,
not?
everything
Yeah.
but the kitchen sink.
Why not?
May as well do the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what's going on. I'll give you a breakdown.
Exciting.
Hype.
Okay, she's wearing her black cape,
Oh my god.
black riding hood, and they're spinning around her. The lights already flashing yellow or golden in the back. Yeah, she looks like Black Riding Hood. Oh,
Yes.
close up to the robots.
That's pretty.
It's focused on the robots doing this. People love it here. Oh, there are two dancers.
Dancers.
Two backup dancers coming. They were in black. They're taking off the cape. They're very young too. We don't have to listen. What was the laugh for?
The robots.
Oh, the robots again. Yeah, they have little. They're 4 robots actually. One's not working. No, there is. Yeah, it's all. They're always focused on the
love that.
robots.
They're so cute.
They should have actual dancers doing the same dance with the robots. That would be even better. One of the robots is like doing what? Oh my god! The robot is doing like this
Said I am not your robot.
and says, "I'm not your robot." They're really focusing on that. There's Jenny B. She's wearing like a purple, pinky blazer with a white shirt and black pants. She's walking in front of the stage. No, she's actually the catwalk. The backup vocalists are in the back. They're the backup dancers again. There are a lot of shots like from further back as well. Oh, no! No! They are doing it! The dancers. They did the robot dance, didn't they?
The robot's holding up a sign saying, "Will you marry me?"
Oh my god, the robot is holding a sign that says, "Will you marry me?" Oh my god. Oh no! She's touching the robot.
That's the ET moment.
Did she just marry the robot?
She accepted the robot's proposal.
God bless San Marino.
Oh my god.
God bless San
They
Marino.
never. There is no Eurovision without San Marino. They're never allowed to withdraw ever again. Ah! Yes! Right. So at the end they did this with the hand like, Sean, give me your hand. They did this at the end, of course. The hard thing. My god. Oh my god.
I'm actually dead right there.
This is awesome for the wrong reasons, I guess. But
all the right
for the right reasons. Okay, I think you heard me say
Bratislava 2019, guys.
this is in-your-face robot-y. So, yes. Make sure you ask questions about San Marino so I answer them. People will vote for this, I think. I don't think it's going to be enough to be voted for, but it is quite fun. Oh, my lord. So, yeah,
this is going to get televoting points.
Let's get a few points, yes. So the little three little robots on the right side of the stage, at least facing when we look at it, and then the main robot, if you will, is on the left side, standing on a box that says, "I'm not a robot," and
I'm not your robot.
I'm not your robot. I'm not your robot. And then Jessica's wearing a black cape, like as I said, Black Riding Hood. Then the black dancers, the dancers come out wearing black and taking off her cape, and then Jenny B is what you see, and she comes out and do her thing on the catwalk, and then the one robot is doing this. Then he's holding a sign, "Will you marry me?" And then Jessica accepts the proposal. That's basically
honestly,
the moral of the
San
story.
Marino are precious. They really are.
Yes. So lots of close-ups of the robots as well. It will get some points from the televote. The juries will eat this one alive. They will not allow that to go anywhere. But oh my god, I oddly enjoyed this again. You say for the right reasons, but I think
just
for
love
the
how
wrong reasons.
seriously she walks over to the robot
Yeah,
to accept
she's
the
so
marriage
serious.
proposal.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
In her head, she's like, right, I've got to walk over here, accept the marriage proposal, move back over here, start singing.
Even like the choreography of the backup dancers were a little bit like robot-y on purpose, I think, the thing that they did. So that was really funny. Dude is so damn into it, Dr. Osaka, and said it was just, this is why we live for moments like this at Eurovision. Those like, oh my WTF moments.
Yeah.
Look, yes, I'm at
Give me a performance like Belarus or San Marino over like some of the serious ones any day.
I'm overreacting, of course, because it was so enjoyable. Those went big in here. I said for the wrong reasons because we know this is not going to qualify, but it was so insane. Like, you really went with the robots? Seriously?
Not just that, it's not even just them dancing. The robots are a big part of it.
Yes, not just
really
like
cute actually.
I mean, yeah.
Did you notice that Norway is second right now?
Yeah.
Yes, and how about stopping worshipping pieces of crap and focusing on real music?
Wow.
Well, first of all, this is subjective and we can do whatever we want. And number two, I told you, what do you want me to do? Turn off the live stream? We're laughing. This is really, it's like in my bottom five of the song, okay? The performance will not change that. But it is just fun to watch.
Yeah.
And then
You can't have fun at Eurovision.
You can have fun at Eurovision, yeah. Have fun and enjoy the semi-final performance because you will not see it in the finals. So, we will go on a quick break after the next couple of rehearsals for San Marino rehearsals two more times, and then we're going on a break. There's a lunch break, and then we'll be back with our next live stream, okay? In like 45 minutes or so. And then in the next block, who's next in the block? Number 5 is Denmark, number 6 is Russia, and number 7 is, who am I missing in 7? I'll find out. My brain's not working right now. So it's Denmark, Russia, and Moldova. Oh, I'm looking forward to Moldova. But I think they're going to do the same thing.
Moldova?
Yeah. Alrik Munoz is asking, which is your favorite Swedish entry? Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to say something very controversial. I'm more of an old school Swedish fan. The latest music is just not for me. It just didn't click with the music. It just seems a little bit too prepared, I guess. I like the old stuff, like from the 80s and 90s. In 2000s, there were some good ones as well. I tend to like, in Sweden, the songs that don't do well. I love the art, like the worrying kind. Words I like to shake 'em, words I like to ring. That's a cool song. I wouldn't say my favorite, but there's so many good ones that they had. But that was the last time I really loved the Swedish song, was in 2007. Before that, 90s I can see. Sweden 1996. Oh, I loved Take Me to Your Heaven. Oh, I love that one to death. And yeah, I forgot about that one. I would have to look at the list as well. Numb Bears is saying, FL loves us all. Whatever. FL loves you all. Yes, he does.
Y'all.
Cardi K says, you are the cutest Eurovision fan ever. I'm just the weirdest Eurovision fan ever. You used the wrong word, but yeah, I get it. I agree with that. My best friend is actually called FA, somebody says. There's another FA out there. You're not alone. Is your name common in Turkey, or is it not? Yeah?
It's common. Efe Can is my full name, but it's not common that much in Turkey, but I use Efe.
No, but Efe, your full name is not that common?
No.
No? Okay. Because I never heard it before. Okay, number says, oh, you're such a Turkish dilemma. No. Okay, so I thought I was the only one. 2007 was awesome. Thank you, KG. I love that one. Okay, so ESC Camille PL says, do you think Malta will vote for San Marino? Because yes.
Yeah,
You can expect probably 12 televote points from Malta to San Marino. Remember 2006? There was the band 6 for 1. There was one Maltese singer, and Malta gave 12 points to Switzerland.
Fernando's from Malta. He says Jessica's big over there.
Yeah, no, I know that already. Yeah, she's fairly more known singer, so she'll go big there. So San Marino will walk home with some points, and I don't even think San Marino will be last in the semis.
I'm so pissed at the moment.
Matt, say hi to Matea. Hi, Matea. What's up? Can't wait to see ya. Find me. Eleni or robots? Look, the robot is a gimmick we all just laugh at, having fun. Eleni is a serious contender. You cannot compare those two. Yeah. Come on. I'm enjoying.
You're going to look really silly on the
I know,
12th,
like, and then
when
Cyprus.
San Marino pip Cyprus for the title.
I know, wouldn't that be hilarious? Then I deserve it. What is your favorite thing about this year's Eurovision? Two things, because I think there are so many good songs this year. It's one of the strongest years in God knows how long, and that it's so unpredictable. That it's not like, you often have like these few songs that are just, not run away, but seem like, yeah, this year I have no idea what's going to happen, and I love it. Over the last few years I did a pretty good job. Like since 2013 I have a pretty good track record with my predictions. I usually get like 9 on average, sometimes 8 or sometimes 10. So I'm doing good. But this year I'm feeling like it's gonna go.
Yeah.
I have no idea what to do. No idea. And that's the beauty about it. I shouldn't be able to predict it that easily. Homiko says, how was Romania? Romania was awesome. Check out the videos on the Eurovision page. You don't see much, but I can tell you it looks fantastic. It is. I love it.
I saw someone from the UK.
We're going to do another video soon, actually. So just check our videos. We're going to give you a quick review of that as well. I'm sorry, say what?
I saw someone asked where I was from in the UK, and I live in Derby.
Sean is in Derby. Somebody was asking. Don't stalk him now, though. Were you ever in the Czech Republic? Twice. I've been to Czech Republic twice. I went to Prague twice, and I love. I want Czech Republic to win. I love the city, and it's so cheap. I went to Český Krumlov, do the touristy stuff, of course, because it's such a beautiful city. And I drove in Czech Republic. It was scary. It was scary to drive in Czech Republic. I witnessed 3 accidents, car crashes, in like 5 minutes. I almost got involved in one, and I'm not a fast driver. I was very safe, and then boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh my god. What is going on here? It was terrifying. Romania, San Marino, Miss Nefili was asking. If you just really look objectively, I'm going to say Romania. But San Marino is so over the top silly. Got to give him props. But Romania is more, you know, a serious song.
Deleted the review, the YouTube channel that we did yesterday and before.
Anyway, so we're waiting for San Marino to rehearse again and see if they're going to make any adjustments. Don't make any adjustments.
Videos on YouTube.
I need to put focus also because we were all so distracted and enjoyed the robot thing that I didn't pay attention to like the colors and the staging.
It's on there.
So I'll do that now.
Last video. It says day 2 recap.
I've never been to Finland, by the way, Anton Bala. Nope. Win this for us and I'll go.
Right, another run for a summer anyway.
Okay, so there's she back, Jessica in her black cape with all the lights flashing in the back. There are the dancers doing their little like... It's kind of cute though, oddly. I'm not your robot, by the way. I'm gonna get the t-shirt.
I really hope San Marino qualify and they put Israel before them.
Wouldn't it be hilarious?
Yeah.
We don't have to listen. That's the robot doing this. And robot dance. It's very blue right now, the stage again, with golden lights. Just the standard colors that seem to be everyone be using.
No, there's some colour in the backdrop.
There's a little bit, yeah. I'm not your robot, still sitting there and he's doing this. Get ready for Jenny B.
Yes, Mom. Bring it.
Again, she's walking along on the catwalk in front of the stage. The robots should these now. Oh, they have the fake fans there as well. Now the
How have they been allowed to mention Twitter? Because remember when they did
Oh,
the
yeah.
Facebook song and
Maybe
they couldn't call it
Twitter's-
Facebook?
maybe Twitter you can say because you tweet. It's a little different. It's not in the name of the song. Maybe I don't know. And things have changed since 2000. You know, back then it was more of a brand name. Now it's more of a common term to communicate.
Yeah.
Like you can Google it. Will you marry me? It has like a ring on it and a flower, I think. Purple flower. The backup dancers are back. Do funny dances. So much focus on the robots is funny. Like more on Jessica, like the more robot action than Jessica, it seems. Oh, she's accepting the ring. Or like at least holding his hand. She hits those not well though.
Take that from your printer.
Thank you for the donation numbers. That always helps. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. And there's the hearts. For the team. So yeah, there is San Marino. I mean, it is what it is. Alright, next bottle of water. Gotta work on that one. So as I said, we'll take a quick break after this next book. We have one more run through with San Marino, then we'll take a break for like 45 minutes-ish. And then we'll be back with our next round of rehearsals. As I said,
We don't deserve San Marino, do we?
we don't.
In Eurovision.
No, they're way ahead of us.
Yeah.
Way ahead of our time. Then we have Denmark, Russia, and Moldova.
Yeah.
That's why I'm making that face.
British boy.
Yeah?
They call you British boy in here.
Yeah.
Do you like Derby County?
Derby County.
Yeah.
Derby County.
It says D-E-R-B-Y.
Yeah, they're my team.
Yeah,
Football team.
It's his football team.
Yeah, for my
How do you
sins.
pronounce that?
Derby County.
But it's D-E-R.
Yeah.
Derby? There's no R-A in it, it's E-R.
Yeah, but it's Derby.
But it's Derby.
No, but it's Derby.
But it's Derby.
No,
It's
but in the
pronounced
UK
Derby.
it's called Derby.
But there's
The
no an A
city
in there.
is called
There's no
Derby.
A in there.
No, I know.
Then why do you say Derby?
Because, well, think of like Leicester and places like that. We just pronounce places weirdly. Reading.
You people
They
are
don't
weird.
look. They're not spelt the way that
They
they.
originate. the
Oh, that's a
language.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
I can't even pronounce that stupid word.
Worcester.
Yeah, we say Worcestershire sauce.
No, it's Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce, we can even say.
Yeah. It is called English for a reason.
Yeah.
Matt,
Speak English.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce the name of the state?
Massachusetts?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. It's hard. My sister
hard
never
to
could pronounce it
spell.
either.
No, to be fair, you do have like your Kentucky derbies and stuff like that.
But think
so,
about
yeah.
our language is also weird. Like we have the state Kansas, and then
And
we
then
have
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be
Yeah.
Arkansas?
I thought it was Arkansas when I was younger.
Yeah.
Me too.
Alex Menu. Yeah, we're talking.
We're not talking about football if the Man United fans getting involved.
I live in America. We don't really have soccer.
Yeah.
Football. Sorry, we have to
Now
call it
people,
soccer.
yeah, there you go, football. Yeah, your version of football is not even with your feet.
Yeah.
Hand egg.
I don't
we
watch
call
that
it.
either.
Yeah.
I actually prefer the European
There you go.
football.
How do you pronounce that?
Thank you, Jelma Ascom. Thank you,
Well,
thank you,
Matt
thank you.
Keel's
Feel
just-
free to post questions. We'll always answer it first. That was with donations. What?
Yeah. What Matt Keel's put there, how do you pronounce that?
Berkshire.
No,
Berkshire.
Berkshire. Berkshire.
You need to explain to a dumb person.
I feel like I'm doing one of these YouTube videos.
Oh, I know, right?
American pronounces British names. And
I
stuff
do love the
like
videos.
that.
Like, you remember, like they have these, like because it made fun of the German language as well, where
Yeah.
you have butterfly, mariposa,
Yeah.
instead.
Schmetterling.
Like we pronounce it that way. Or ambulance, ambulanza, Krankenwagen. Oh my God! Who just said? Excuse me, we originated the language. Who said that?
That was me.
That was Sean. I love you. Yeah, but we perfected it. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, it's just a dialect. I celebrate diversity.
You guys simplified it.
You mean
Have you ever
perfected
seen
it?
that picture where it says English traditional with the
Yeah.
British flag?
Do you
And
also-
English simplified and it's got the American
You are
flag.
absolutely right, though, because
Yeah.
I think it even evolves now. We make it simplified even more. We don't even like it's toad soups.
Yeah.
It's totally super.
I remember that sketch where it's like it's not
We don't
like
even use words anymore.
Yeah.
We just use acronyms and we shorten it, so we don't have to talk
Yeah.
at all.
It's not
Thank
a,
you,
uh,
Dennis Simmer. Thank you. I'm so appreciative of that. Thank you. Sorry, I was talking to him right now for a second.
it's not a pavement,
Thank you.
it's a sidewalk. Because you have to walk on the side.
You have to walk on the side. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. It's fascinating to me because you call it you hire a car. We rent a car.
Yeah.
Like, why would you hire? You hire a maid or you hire like a service, but not a car. It's an
Car
item.
hire. Yeah.
I think we're right. You're wrong, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyway, we're so distracted from like talking this. So let's focus on Eurovision. We are. First of all, thank you for everyone who supports us. Eurovision's expensive, so those donations help us a lot. Thank you. And if you ask questions, they automatically pop to at the same time. They pop to the topic of the queue, and we always see them first, and we will ask them. So thank you. And if you can track us down. Yeah, that's where we're
Yeah.
at. But
Waste paper basket.
waste.
It's not just a basket, you have to tell what's in it. You put waste paper in the basket. It's not a bin,
Oh,
it's a waste paper basket.
waste paper basket.
Michael McIntyre sketch. I don't know if you know it.
No.
British comedian.
You know what British sketch show I love is
It's not horse riding, it's horseback riding.
horseback riding.
We have to know where we're riding on the
I love
horse.
that one. Do you know Little Britain?
Yeah.
That one girl, she always plays that one girl, she always mumbles, like, Rich, she talks really fast. Do you know what I'm talking about? The blonde girl that always plays?
Vicky Pollard.
Vicky Pollard,
Yeah.
that is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like my family, they hate her character. Like, I don't understand what she's saying. Like, that's the whole point.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe you just said that.
Yeah, consider that.
Your butt.
Oh, it's so funny. So anyway, there's a long break here.
was first of all,
What's the deal with the mountain in Russia's performance?
Oh, I really hope there's a mountain.
Apparently, what we hear is that she turns into a mountain.
Just thinking about
Well, you have to be back for the next segment then, and if you're not, then your loss. That's right. Efe, can you bring up the rehearsal schedule?
Absolutely.
If she turns into a mountain,
Eurovision fan, I wish to donate you money, but I don't have money now. That is okay, Eurovision fan. You're not required. We're still going to give you stuff. You can support us by liking our videos or even sharing them. Anything like that helps us a lot. Can you check just when Denmark starts?
it'd be 140.
140? Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. 140.
Got one more room for a San Marino.
Okay,
now.
one more room for San Marino, and then we're going to take a quick break because we got to eat.
otherwise I just
During the break, we're going to do videos. I'm going to talk to you guys afterwards, okay?
4 hours on it.
No changes. Obviously, it's the same thing that's going on the stage here. Camera-wise, I think they're doing fine. I mean, you know, we laugh about the gimmicks, but just looking at objectively from camera work, I think most shots look good. They do a lot of the opposite of more the intimate one. They get a lot of crowd shots here. You see the flags going on, so that's really important. Those little details that you don't think about all the time, you notice that here. She sounds fine. The backup singers sound good. I think the mixing is great. The robot, I can't laugh. I love the. You know they're going to have like promo stuff. Some of the robots involved, like mini, like little figures. I want that. No one's going to take mine. What you get is what you see. That's
And if
right
not,
here.
I'm going
It's
to
a
talk to
bit
Ersin and make sure he does.
Huh? Yes. Yes. Give us a bag, please.
Yeah.
Give us each.
He took my
Thank you,
pigeonhole
Heartless.
number
Thank you.
yesterday, so I'm sure we'll get some.
You're not heartless at all. You're the opposite. You are full of heart. Is that proper? Oh, you know what I mean. Now this was a weird shot. You see the backup dancers walk up like that. It needs to be more natural. Will you marry me? Guys, you're missing this. Oh gosh, I wish I could drag you for the camera and put you right here to watch this. You're gonna hate it, but you're gonna hate it for the right reasons, love it for the wrong reasons, or whatever you want to call it. Huh? I cannot hear you.
Can we have your selfie stick?
Yes, I'm gonna talk. We're not gonna do. I would. Matt Keel. Wow, thank you so much. This is so awesome for you doing that. Thank you. It helps, but feel free to post your questions as well when you give us a donation, because those questions will be answered first, and it helps us because it's not cheap. And if I ever miss someone who donates and I don't thank them, then you hunt me down and hit me with the stick. Okay? Not too hard though. I'm very fragile. Okay, guys, this was the last run through for San Marino. So this is it for the first block, right? So what we'll do is we need to eat as well. We are very, very hungry, and my voice is starting to crack. I'm not going to sing to you today. And then we are going to be back in about 45 minutes-ish for the next block, which includes Denmark, Russia, and Moldova. And I will have some of my buddies on camera with me as well. Just this morning, it was a little bit hectic. So thanks again for your time, for your donation, for your support, for your love. Please subscribe to our channels on Facebook, whatever you can do to support. If you don't have money, it's fine. You can, this is optional, and it helps us to pay our costs, because this is like thousands of dollars coming out of our own personal pockets to come here. So, thank you. Anyway, we'll be back soon, so you all eat something as well, and see you in a little bit. Bye.